Hi, I'm Justin Hong,
And I'm Josie Collier.
and we were assigned the Underworld Archetype. An archetype is a recurring pattern or motif which reoccurs throughout literature. The archetype we were assigned was the Underworld Archetype. We believe that the arc fits the definition of this archetype, as the Underworld Archetype is defined as being the place where the hero encounters fear or death through some trial and is reborn or changed permanently in some way. Though the ark is not a physical underworld, it acts as a metaphorical one, as Noah and his family enter it with fear and leave it completely changed. To help you remember the definition of our archetype, we came up with the slogan, "The underworld is unkind and ubiquitous and utterly changes the hero." The symbol we chose to represent the archetype is the devil's pitchfork. We chose this symbol because the devil is the classic symbol of the underworld and his pitchfork is his signature weapon.
Now we will talk about how the arc fits the Underworld archetype. The arc fits the Underworld archetype in 3 ways. First, when Noah enters the Underworld. Second, when Noah is in the Underworld. And third is when Noah is leaving the Underworld.
A character that we felt represented the Underworld archetype is Noah and his relationship with the ark. As he finishes his fight and closes the ark door, Noah ends one journey in his life and starts a new one.
He will endure the hardships of his metaphorical underworld and question his mental and religious state of being. The second phase of Noah's underworld is in the ark. Here he will face the fear of death from Ham, Shem, and Tubal-Cain. Noah also has to make a fearful decision on whether to kill his own granddaughters to please the Creator. These near-death experiences shape Noah for when he decides to emerge from his underworld. The third and final phase of the Underworld archetype is when Noah leaves the ark and becomes a new man physically, mentally, and religiously. After his treacherous journey of fear and death in the ark, he became a new man after his trials. A symbol at the end of the story that signifies Noah's transformation is the rainbow that sheds new light on Noah's new life.
In literature, the Underworld archetype is meant to change the hero's personality permanently and is usually responsible for the hero's character change. It may also be where the conflict is resolved. Some good qualities of the Underworld archetype include the aspect of character change. Without it, character change wouldn't happen in some stories. And bad qualities include the pain and suffering that the hero may feel as a result of the trials of the Underworld. Thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope you learned a lot. And don't forget that the Underworld is unkind and ubiquitous and utterly changes the hero.